Welcome back everyone to the Hello World Guy, and this is a bonus episode of the memory-based puzzle game. And in today's video, we are going to just add a main menu and end screen and stuff to our names and a high score tracking. Maybe because I just thought that this would be a cool little feature to add. Even though I've got other videos on that topic, I think it might be interesting to implement this. So let's start off. So first of all, I'm going to open up my scenes and I'm going to rename this sample scene to game. Just let it reload and right click and create a new scene called main menu. And in this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the main camera and I'm going to just go ahead in here and I'm going to select it color and I'm going to make it like that. No, you need to actually that is better. All right, now once you have done that, you can select it by the way whatever you like. You can literally make it like almost black, and that looks pretty awesome, or you can make it this color. I'm going to just keep it at that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on my main camera, not on the main camera. I'm going to right click outside of the main camera and adding a UI text here and just call it text title, I guess. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that it is stretched on top, and the actual pivot on the y is at 1, so that we can just push it down by 30 or minus 50. And then what I'm going to do is make sure that it is set to be this, and I'm going to increase the font size a lot, and then I'm going to just call it memory puzzle. I guess. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on the canvas again, and I'm going to add in a UI and a button here. This button is going to be called play button, play, and I'm going to call it play. And I'm going to select the button and I'm going to increase its height a lot and its width a lot as well. Then I'm going to select the text and make sure that it is set to be auto size and no max amount. And I'm going to change the text to be play. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of padding on the top and the bottom, maybe only on the bottom. All right, that looks better. And then you can do is you can actually add in a click method here. So for that you will have to right click and create an empty object here. I'm going to just call it UI events, and this is the same way that we used to do it in previous videos. So you just have a one called UI events, or you can maybe call it all right, I think I'm going to just put it in the player script, because why not. And let's just go under the player script and I'm going to add in a below everything I'm going to add a public void here called start game. And all it's going to do is it's going to go ahead and go scene manager dot load scene, and we are going to provide it with the scene name of game. All right, and what I'm going to do is you need to be all right, did I expect that to happen? It closed for some reason even though it shouldn't. All right, let's just open it up again, and of course you need to be using unity engine dot scene management, unity engine dot scene manage meant yeah, that works. So let's go under unity now, and it's causing errors still for some reason. All right, what is the problem here? Using, by the way, and that's better. So let's go under unity here and let's compile. And once it has compiled, just wait a little while, it shouldn't take that long. What I can do is I can select my main camera, and I will have to add a player script, but that shouldn't cause any problems. And what I can do is I can just go under my play button and just to drag come on, and just create a new event here, drag the main camera as the object, and for the function just go under player and select the start game function. So if I hit play at this point, what you should see is that I can click the play button and that should start our game. I select it and it starts the game and everything is working here. And you might want to keep a high score counter as well, which is also fairly easy to implement. What you need to do is you can just a high score counter will work that way, that you need to have the lowest amount of moves possible in which you defeat the game. So we will just go under my where we are actually winning the game here. So where are we winning the game? Well, we don't actually keep track of when we are winning the game, which causes a little problem. I'm actually what I'm going to do is we need to actually keep track of that. So each time we destroy the tile, what we need to do is we need to check if game object dot find object of type, and we are going to give it just say find object of type tile, I guess, in dot length find objects. By the way, you need to say objects, and you need to just go ahead and say dot length is greater than 0. It will let's say equal to 0, and if that is the case, what we want to do is we want to end the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and say scene manager dot load level load scene, and just call it end screen. And well, we have to create a scene of that name inside of Unity. We just let it compile, and once it has compiled, you need to create a scene of that name and make it the end screen. So just go under the scenes folder and create a new scene here called end screen, and I'm going to just copy my canvas here, and then I'm going to open up my end screen. I'm going to paste this here, and I'm going to select my main camera, and I'm going to choose this color. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this canvas, delete the play button. I'm going to take this title and make sure it's pressed across the whole screen, and I'm going to make sure that everything is 0 here, and it is set to be auto sized, and there is practically no max limit. That should allow it to always cover the whole screen. You can just set the max limit to extremely high, and that should cause everything to work. And we can replace this with something like you won the game maybe, and that is pretty nice. And of course, you might want to add in like a little bit of padding to the left and right to make it look a little better. So yeah, this is pretty much it for this video. And as far as the high score system is concerned, you will find a link to a video explaining that in the description. So I will see you in the next video next series. Make sure to like and subscribe, and well, bye.